What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Fiesta Friday. My name is Blaze, and today we are playing some Street Fighter 6 and celebrating the brand new announcement for Season 3 of Street Fighter 6 with some brand new characters. If you're watching this on YouTube, check me out at twitch.tv/Blaze. I stream 3 times a week. We'd love to see you there. Check me out on the Instagram and the Threads and the YouTube channel Blaze Dojo, where I post daily Street Fighter and fighting game content. Definitely check me out there. Thanks again for being here, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, you can skip to the 5-minute mark, but if you're watching on Twitch, I'll see you in a few minutes. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is Fiesta Friday. And my name is Blaze, and we're here with some Street Fighter 6. We have a lot to talk about today. Lots of cool stuff happening. For starters, we got the new announcement for Season 3. Street Fighter 6 Season 3. 4 new characters coming out over the next year. Pretty exciting stuff. That was announced at the Summer Game Fest just a few... actually, honestly, like, what, 20 minutes ago? What's going on, Ash? What's going on, Light 'em Up? Welcome in, guys. Yeah, so about 20 minutes ago, we got the newest trailer for Season 3 of Street Fighter 6. I'm excited, and I think it's going to be awesome. So, Light 'em Up, let me know, how's your Elena quest going? Because we need you to be carrying Elena all the way through Season 3, beating up on Sagat, beating up on C Viper, beating up on Alex, beating up on Ingrid. Let's go. The leaks were true. The leaks were true. So exciting though, dude. I C Viper is one of the coolest characters from all of Street Fighter, and I was really hoping that that we would get C Viper as a character. So yeah, I'm truly excited that we're gonna get that character coming back. Alex and Ingrid, I'm not super stoked about. Sagat though, I think is really cool. That's gonna be an awesome character. I don't think they showed or talked about the order in which they're going to be coming out. But regardless, I'm very excited. The trailer didn't show gameplay or even like their designs, but there is a glimpse of those characters in the cover photo for the character pass. I'll show that off real quick because they didn't show it off very well, and I don't think there's even a screenshot of it anywhere. But here is the cover photo or the thumbnail on YouTube. You can kind of barely see it. But yeah, Sagat, C Viper, Alex, and Ingrid. Let me skip to the very end of this and just see if it's on there. I don't think it is. Oh, we got to see Sagat? Wait, hold on. This is a different trailer, right? We did see Sagat. Hold on. Sagat's probably first. Okay, we do get to see this. Oh, he has a new stage, bro. That's sick. That part of it was not... I didn't see that part of it in the Summer Game Fest trailer. I don't know if that's a different trailer they showed off, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention or looking at something else. But yeah, that's so cool, dude. I didn't see the stage or the character, but that's so sick, dude. I must have just missed it. Yeah, that's cool. This stage is awesome. It's the same trailer? Well, I just totally missed it then. That's so cool. People were saying that they buffed Ryu because they wanted to have that Sagat Ryu rivalry. So I'm expecting Sagat to be like a really good character because Ryu might be the only one that's going to take him down. So yeah, that's cool. Whew. Diamond 1 with Elena. How's it feel to have to actually work to get your rank, dude? That's crazy. How's it feel to have to actually learn the game to be good? So yeah, we do have a brief look at some of the things that Sagat's going to be able to do. I think the biggest thing is seeing the character art, because honestly, looking at this, Sagat looks amazing. C Viper looks unbelievable. I like her hair being like down and just kind of like, it looks maybe even shorter. Ingrid, meh. Alex looks awesome too. Like he's got a whole new design. I love these splashes of like paint all around the characters. This is a really cool picture. Can I take a screenshot of that? I can't remember if I can or not. I forget how to do it. There it is. Boom. Not that. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, season 3, that's gonna be sick, bro. Sick. I feel mad. Well, you know what, man? Now you know how I feel having played Lily for like what, almost 2 years now, and having to work my ass off. I don't like Alex's face paint also being on his beanie. Well, it's kind of like Luke's tattoos being on his shirt, right? It's kind of in the same realm. Wasn't year two available to buy after Summer Games Fest last year? Yeah, but I think that the timing for everything got thrown off a little bit because of the Switch 2 launch. Street Fighter 6 came out on June 2nd, and Elena came out on June 5th. So she technically came out after year two, once year two was over, technically. So, and I think that's really only because of the Switch 2 launch. And they wanted to make everything like come out like all at the same time. I think the Switch 2 kind of pushed a lot of stuff back, and that's like really the reason why um there's not a whole lot more detail, but they did show some gameplay for Sagat, so it's cool. I'm gonna guess that C Viper is second because I really want her to be. Um, yeah, dude, that's so sick, so freaking sick, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, what else? What else happened? Something else happened. Oh, there was like an emergency patch from Capcom for Street Fighter 6 today, I think, because uh they needed to adjust some of the characters that were a little bit over balanced. Um, I see your link. I'm gonna go there. I got you. They announced the dates. You say? Okay, cool. So here's the dates. Oh God, that's really loud. Sorry. We got the dates. Sagat, summer. Yes. Viper is second, autumn. Alex in early spring, and Ingrid in late spring. So about what we expected from the basically next year. Yeah, I'm thinking like March and April probably. Not March and April, like April and probably May or June. I imagine this release schedule will be a lot more similar to year one, where it's spaced out kind of perfectly. Um, yeah, just like this season. But see, they don't have to do anything in June now because they won't have another console coming out like the Nintendo Switch 2 where they needed to get a full ass game with all the DLC on there. And I think they wanted everything to come out at the same time. So they won't have that this coming year. So I think they'll be able to do it like March or April and then probably May or maybe June. What's late spring? Late spring is probably like, yeah, probably June. You're probably right. You're probably right. You're probably onto something. Pretty sick though, man. Pretty sick. I'm excited. I'm excited. And that artwork is so cool. Oh, that's just so beautiful. I want to see if they have that artwork just available separately because I want to save it. I don't necessarily love the idea of only 4 characters every year, but they are kind of cooking right now. So um, I think there's some good stuff coming out of it this year. Whether you're a fan of the characters or not, I think that you're definitely gonna have. Hopefully, you'll have fun playing the game. But I think there's gonna be some other games coming out too that are gonna help you kind of uh, step away if you need to. So that's good. Ain't a Sagat fan. Wish Ingrid was coming out first. Ingrid is kind of a black sheep of the fighting game of the Capcom fighting game world because she was never in, like, her origin story wasn't even in Street Fighter. And she's really only ever been a guest character because the game that featured her never actually came out. So it's really funny that she's like, that she has, that she's going to be in Street Fighter. She was in Alpha 3 and she was in Capcom Fighting Evolution, I think. But she's supposed to be in Capcom Fighting All Stars, which is a game that got canceled and never actually came up. So I think she was in Alpha 3 Max also, right? I'm pretty sure she was in Alpha 3 Max. That's where I played her, I think. I don't remember. Yeah, she was not in base or any of the console ones. I think it was only the PSP one. And maybe the GBA one. Yeah. But yeah, that's cool. So we got new characters coming out for Street Fighter 6. Year 2. That'd be a cool year. I think Sagat's gonna be awesome. Especially I think C Viper's gonna be cool. I don't know if ending the season on Alex is like the best move, but people seem to like Alex, so maybe it'll be cool. Sagat, in my mind, should have been the one that you end it with, but who knows? Alex enjoyers are weirdos. Make them wait. Well, Ingrid is ending it. Oh, true. You're right. She is ending it. That's even weirder, honestly. But we got stuff to look forward to. So that's good. That's cool. What else happened? Tokon. The Marvel fighting game, bro. Have you guys seen that? Might be leading up to some story stuff. Potentially. Tokon. Marvel fighting. Dude. I saw that trailer a couple days ago and I was like, ain't no way this fighting game is coming out looking and feeling like a Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game without the Capcom and completely overshadowing 2XKO in like one instant. Ain't no way this Marvel fighting game is about to be everything we ever wanted in a Marvel fighting game. Made by the company who made Dragon Ball FighterZ. I know they put a lot of care and time and effort into Dragon Ball FighterZ, so I'm thinking they'll do the same thing for this Marvel fighting game. 4-on-4 action instead of 3v3. Not sure how that's going to work out or if that's one too many characters, but dude, I think that's going to be cool. Yeah, I saw it too, Wolf. I saw the trailer for it and I was just like, what? Every second, every combo, everything was just like, oh my god, this game is going to be insane. I'm on board. I was instantly on board. And I've been trying to find a new fighting game for a while too. So, I've been playing some City of the Wolves, Alpha 3. Been trying to find something to transition over to. And I think that's the answer. Like, for as frustrated as I get with Street Fighter 6, I still love the game. But I think this Tokon game is going to be a well-deserved transition into something that might be incredibly fun, not only for the channel, but for you guys and for me and for YouTube and all of that. I think we're gonna have a really great time with the new Tokon Marvel game, dude. So cool. Like I'm really excited for that. Holy shit. It's the Grand Blue Fantasy VS director or producer and his team, not the Guilty Gear team. Maybe, but you're probably right. But I will say that it looks and feels a lot more like Dragon Ball. And I kept thinking that the people who were making Dragon Ball Fighters they have to be working on something, right? They have to be working on something because you don't just wrap up a game and then just not do anything. Like you have to be working on something. So maybe it's not that team directly or specifically, but they got to be working on something. So for all that time, because Dragon Ball kind of wrapped up like 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. So they had to be cooking something. And I kept saying how I kept thinking that Mortal Kombat 1 was maybe supposed to be a Marvel fighting game. And around that time, before Mortal Kombat 1 came out or after Mortal Kombat 11 came out, it would make sense if, you know, Marvel said no to NRS making a fighting game and then went to Arxis and said, "Hey, can you do this instead?" Or maybe they had already made that connection, and that's why. I don't know. I'm probably putting a lot of like assumptions into NRS even attempting to make a Marvel game, but dude, yeah, that's so sick. Maybe there was like a developer like call to action of like we want a new Marvel fighting game. Who can pitch us the best version of this game or something like that? And um maybe Arxis was the ones that said they had the best pitch, or maybe they had the best reputation or something. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what the behind the scenes look like, but gosh, I'm like, yeah, he did say how it came to be. He said they approached him. So you're right. It probably wasn't that, but dude. Yeah, he said that Capcom called him and took him out to drinks and everything. So it's probably not that. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm not sure how it came to be, but dude, I'm so excited. That's gonna be sick, dude. So yeah, I missed the Dragon Ball Fighters hype, so I'm really excited to get into a game that's kind of like Dragon Ball Fighters, and totally new and totally exciting, and something that's gonna be lasting for a while, and something that's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be sick, dude. Resident Evil 9 looks awesome, dude. Yeah, like I was watching the Summer Game Fest with my friend, and we were talking about just some of the cool things that were coming out. There's a lot of games I think look really cool, but they just weren't games that I would play. So I wouldn't say that it sucked. There's a lot of really cool games out there, but again, just not games that I wanted to play or get into. And I think that Resident Evil 9 is one of those games that I think is going to be insane. And yeah, there was a couple games I know I wanted to get. I can't remember what they were though, but it's just cool to see all the new games and see all the stuff that's coming out. Mafia looked good. Um, I can't remember all the names. There's so many names I just totally forget now. Announced trailer already showed more characters than 2XKO has in 5 years. Exactly, bro. Like I was saying the other day, like I think at this point 2XKO probably just needs to say we're not going to do the free to play thing, but we are going to release our game at $20. You get every character, you get a bunch of skins. Please buy our game and play it. We would appreciate you. And we'll try to give you some free updates or something like that. But at this point, they spent so much money on development that if they release as a free to play game, they're not going to make any money. So they probably need to make it a game that people pay for, and then they can kind of give free updates over the year or something. But I think they're in trouble. I think 2XKO is, as much as I want to say like give them a chance and let them cook, they've gotten completely overshadowed by um, Street Fighter 6 for sure, but also this new Marvel game. Jeff hypes it up way too much. That's his job though. That's his job. I think that like with Jeff Keighley, we were talking about this with my friend. We were talking about how he's done a really good job of putting together presentations not only at the end of the year for the Game Awards, but also like in the summer in a manner that's kind of like taken over. Like it's replaced E3 in a way. So we're not going to get an E3. E3 is normally in like the week of the 13th. We don't get E3 anymore. E3 shut down. So it's really cool that Jeff was able to put together a new format for showing off these big time games, and it's good for developers, it's good for us, it's good for everybody. So, say what you will about Jeff Keighley, he can be annoying sometimes. I'll never forget the day he asked the director of Soul Calibur um, about jiggle physics in the Soul Calibur games. He's not he's not always the epitome of professionalism, but he took advantage of an opportunity to make something that we can all kind of get together and watch and have fun with and enjoy. So, good for him, right? And I think that he's probably the right person to do it too. I couldn't imagine anybody else doing it. It's a 4v4, but all characters share a life bar, so you only need to learn one character and 3 assists. I like that. I like that a lot. That lowers the bar of entry for real. And it's an Arxis game too, so I think that game is gonna have like a Magic Series combo. So much like Ultimate MVC 3, where you can do air combos, but you have like a Magic Series where it's like light, medium, heavy, and then you have the slam attack. Then you get like an off the ground combo. Like it's gonna be similar to that, from what I saw. So yeah, different characters will have different variations of that Magic Series, but for the most part, they're probably gonna have similar play styles. And it's really just about mix ups and how to bait your opponent and stuff like that. So yeah. So cool, man. So cool. And you're interested in Mafia Point Proven? It does look cool. Visually, looks amazing. Dude, that's cool. Yo. Season 3 coming soon. Starting in the spring. Or no, wait. It's starting in the summer for Sagat. Probably a couple months from now. I would imagine next month, maybe? I don't know. But we got a new patch. New patch, new updates, new stuff. Bro, it's sick. Hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. Dude. Whew. The Dorito Pope. Also, we have amiibos. The amiibo that I ordered finally came in yesterday. We got Jamie. We got Kimberly. And we got Puke. That's Luke with a P. I don't know why the... Oh, I guess the packaging is bigger. I was going to say, like, the packaging for Luke extends, like, so far out beyond, like, where he's standing. Like, I was like, why is it like that? But Kimberly... They just use one packaging format for all of them, and Kimberly extends pretty far, so that makes sense. I mentioned to you guys how I have a collection of amiibo a while ago, and when they announced Street Fighter, you know I had to get it, so you know I had to get it. I can't do anything with them because I'm not going to get the game on Switch, but I got some. I gotta get the cards now, so that's cool. Amiibo. Nothing to say about the DLC characters. Well, you have the character you want, right? I don't think you should have anything to say about any DLC characters because you have the character that you're going to play. The only character you're ever going to play from now on, right? Isn't that what you said? Isn't that what you said? Not really? Okay. So patch notes, guys. Have I talked about patch notes yet? I don't think I have. I think I talked about a little bit of it. Not a whole lot. I don't have the character I want, and I'd say year 3 looks a big old meh for me. That's fine. That's fine. I I really enjoy Sea Viper as a character. I think she's just a really cool character. So I'm really glad she's finally coming back into a Street Fighter game. So, you know, and I think Sagat makes sense. I think what they're trying to do is reintroduce all the bosses into the game, one DLC at a time. You know, DLC 1, we had Akuma. I believe it was Akuma, right? Yeah, Akuma, and then Bison. Akuma was like the secret boss of Street Fighter 2. Since we already have, you know, the first 8 characters, the original 8 characters, right? So we've got Ryu, Honda, Chun-Li, Ken, Guile, Blanca, Zangief, Dhalsim. And then we also have Cammy and DJ, and we have a T-Hawk clone. We don't have a Fei Long yet, so I imagine we'll get Fei Long at some point. But they introduced Akuma as the secret boss from Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Then Bison. Now we're getting Sagat. I would imagine Vega or Balrog is year 4, and then the other one's going to be year 5. So, and then of course Fei Long will be in there eventually too, I think. Just to make sure they have all the Super Street Fighter 2 characters and all the bosses. And then who knows where they go from there. But I'm excited. I like Sea Viper. I think she'll be a lot of fun. And then Sagat, I think, is just iconic. He's an iconic character. The Sagat and Ryu rivalry, that needs to happen for real. I want Cody and Urian. I think Cody would be a really great addition to this game for real. I think Urian's kind of forgettable as far as characters. Well, I guess unless you're like tuned into the tournament world. Like if you watch like Street Fighter 3 tournaments a lot, then you might know Urian, but if you didn't, Urian might not be a character that you recognize or know much about. But that doesn't mean he shouldn't be in the game. He's cool enough. I think I'll enjoy Sea Viper, but you think you'll enjoy Sea Viper's butt? That's sexist, bro. That's crazy. No, I think Sea Viper will be fun. I was saying a while ago how like I was almost positive that Sea Viper was coming into the game. And the reason I was saying that was because of this move right here. Not that move. That's a stupid move. Not that one. This one right here. Not that one. What move is it? Hold up. That one. It's been so long since I played Ken, I totally forgot. But yeah, I was thinking Sea Viper was coming into the game mainly because of this move, which is basically the same animation as what Sea Viper used in Street Fighter 4. Couple of minor alterations. Slap that animation onto Sea Viper on her character model, and boom, you got one of her signature special moves. I was almost positive that was going to happen, and I think I've said it on the stream in the past, but so we've got that. We also have oh yeah, it's the dollar store version of her move for sure. Like it's definitely not a good one. Like this is definitely we have Sea Viper's special moves at home, right? This is definitely like the dollar store version. Yeah, but I definitely think that's, you know, you alter the animation, make it better, slap it on Sea Viper, and boom, you got that special move, right? I think also when Akuma came into the game and he had that super where he like punches the ground, I think that animation also can be altered to fit Sea Viper. And then Burn Knuckle from Terry is kind of a move that she had as well. It seemed very likely she was going to get into the game. Yeah, I'm excited. And then I think Adon will be in the game as well. I think Cody will be in the game. I think they'll be in the game because we already have a bunch of tornadoes in the game. It makes sense to adapt those tornadoes to Cody, whether it's Rashid's level 2 or I think Lily has one. Her level 2 also does something with tornadoes, but yeah. Or Rashid's like fireball also is tornadoes. So you modify that just a little bit, and you've got Cody's special. There's also a special where he throws a knife, which is in World Tour. That's a special move that is in World Tour right now. The NPCs use it. So I think Cody's coming. I think Adon's coming. And the reason I think Adon is coming is because Cammy's got this move. Not that move. Not that move. This move. So Adon has a similar move. So yeah, he's the mayor of the main setting in World Tour for sure. Yep. I also think that Sean's coming because there's literally a basketball court in Metro City where his parry mechanic practice is. So, like, his bonus stage. I think those are all characters coming. Balrog Vega for sure. So many Shotos. Yeah. We only got one in this DLC, right? The year 3. It's just Sagat. Yeah. So maybe Sean is the Shoto for next season, and that's it. We don't need anybody else. But I also think Sean should definitely adapt a basketball playstyle. I would love to see like more of a basketball Shoto hybrid. That'd be cool. But that could totally happen, I think. I think, yeah, I don't know. I would like to see only one Shoto per DLC. In fact, it'd be better if there are no Shotos in year 4 or year 5, but we only got one in this next year, so that's good. Overall, that's good, and I'm cool with it. Definitely cool with it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's exciting, even if you're not excited for the characters. I think it's cool just to know that there's new stuff coming. To know that like it's not just gonna be the exact same shit all the time. Like we're getting new stuff, which is cool. Maybe it's not exactly what you wanted, but at least there'll be something new to look forward to. And even if you don't want to play it, or if you're not super excited, or maybe if you need a break, at least there'll be some other games that you can play, like Fatal Fury or Tokon. Fatal Fury getting Chun-Li and Ken this summer and winter, I think. So maybe that'll help bring some people in. I wish more people played it, but it's unfortunate right now. They just aren't playing it. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I think who was it that said that Sagat's stage looks amazing? Because I agree. Sagat's stage looks actually incredible. Yeah, I can't wait. Anyway, we'll play a couple matches here. I'm actually thinking that tonight might be the night where Street Fighter skins come back into Fortnite. So around 8 o'clock, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, check the item shop in Fortnite, and then come back to Street Fighter. We're not playing Fortnite on the stream. I promised you guys I would never do that again. But I missed out on the Cammy, Guile, Blanca, and Sakura skins, and I need to go get those. So Street Fighter. Ah, son of a bitch. That's Street Fighter for you, isn't it? Yeah, that's Street Fighter, guys. Block stun. I delayed that too. I think that's just shitty. I totally delayed that. There's no way. I hate that. God, I hate this game. Yeah. Dude, I swear to God, like this game is so infuriating sometimes. Like, in all honesty, like she gets like 2 lucky reads and I'm dead. And that sucks. What's up, Herbs? Did you see that trailer, bro? What's going on? Why they keep nerfing Cammy? I'll tell you why they nerf Cammy. Because Punk is talking all that shit about Capcom. And they're like, oh, okay, you're talking shit about Capcom, we'll just nerf your favorite character, bro. I tech that. I just want you to know. Shit. I definitely Dude, I parried that low attack. Ugh, I'm getting frustrated already. It's one game. One game already. I parried, bro. What is happening? Cool. This person's not even good. I just want you guys to know. Like, this is such a winnable matchup, 100%, but I missed, like, I'm not getting my parries. I'm not getting my techs. Like, ugh. I'm not normally like this. I normally don't care, but this is like the weirdest game. I'm glad it's a warm-up, because, yeah. No, I don't agree with anything that's happening in these games, dude. Oh, I got it perfect. I agree with that. I agree with that one. That's okay. We're allowed to do that. Ooh, I hate this game. Oh, that's cool. I'm telling you, man, there's no way I lose all these games. There's no way. She's good at confirming. That's all I can say. Tech that. Cool, man. I mean, look, she's a good enough player. I'm going to give her credit. She's a good enough player. She's confirming. She's getting these combos when, like, I would never have gotten them, but... This is definitely a winnable matchup, 100,000%. I swear to God, if I do that again... Okay, sure. Son of a bitch. So stupid. She is getting so lucky, you have no idea. That was not a dash forward. I didn't press forward twice. I pressed Condor Spire EX Edition. And that should have been a Condor Spire. I have no idea why it went into a dash. I didn't press forward twice. Shit. No way! There's no way I didn't get a level 1 on Wake Up. There is no way. Fair enough. Okay. Trying to run back the first to 5 and she wants to leave. That was GG's though. Honestly, she's a good Cammy. She got really predictable with the dive kicks. But yeah, she also got really lucky with me missing techs and me missing there were some techs I just didn't get. I fully admit, but there were a lot of them where I did get them, but the game didn't give it to me. And then punishes and phantom jumps, and yeah, we're warming up for sure. But that, yeah, she got real lucky. We gotta go to Fortnite in a second though. Check something. I managed to fight a couple of Elenas last night, and they weren't too bad. My first experience fighting against Elena was confusing, but my second experience went pretty well. I don't think she's that good. If I'm being honest, I don't think she's going to be a top tier character. I think she's going to be mid-low, if I had to guess. So we'll see where she ends up, but I don't think she's going to be that great. Which kind of makes sense as far as like, if Light 'Em Up is playing Elena and having trouble and struggling, that makes sense. I don't think she's going to be a character that, like Bison or, who else? Akuma, maybe, that you can just get to master rank pretty quickly. I think she takes a lot of technical understanding, but she seems cool, for real. Let's see what Reddit is saying about Season 3. Tiger Knee. Sea Viper fans, we won. Ingrid is a bold choice, and frankly, I'm curious how they'll make her actually look. Also, Alex is back. I think we need to like give Ingrid a solid place in the Street Fighter 6 or in the Street Fighter universe. She comes from a game that nobody's ever played, so she needs to have a solid entry point. The trailer was something else. It caught me by surprise, and I was like, wait a minute, that's Alex. Wait a minute, is this season 3? Yeah, I did the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Actually excited to see what Ingrid will bring to the series, lore-wise. Sea Viper and Alex. Isn't Ingrid someone who like chases down like demons or something? Or isn't her story that she has like magical ability and she's supposed to chase down maybe other magical beings or something? I can't remember how it works. I think Ingrid's supposed to be something like that. But if she has all that power... Thanks for the follow, Mr. Sinister. Appreciate you. I was a little while ago, but I appreciate you. Ryu took you 4 hours. He's busted now? Bro. Yeah, I think Ryu's a bit overtuned, and I don't think they're going to fix him. I think they're going to keep him that way. I don't think they have any plans to make the lesser utilized characters any stronger. I think, unfortunately, we're going to see a lot of Ryus in tournaments from now on, and I think that's going to make tournaments very boring. Maybe they're trying to get like a Ryu Sagat like showdown in a couple of tournaments to kind of have like some super high level Sagat Ryu gameplay to show off for Street Fighter 6. But I don't think you need that. I think you can just like, you could just do that, you know? Looks like it is not updated yet. Or maybe it has. Let me reload it. I'm not sure if it's updated or not. Been a decade since Ryu was top tier. It's about time. Yeah. Ryu is Ryu. Who do you think is top tier now, Woof? Elena. Ed got nerfed, apparently. People are saying on Reddit that Ed's not good anymore. And, it's not here, guys. I thought it was going to be here. It's not here. Maybe tomorrow. It's supposed to come back soon. Street Fighter skins are coming back to Fortnite very soon. We just don't know when. But I thought it'd be here. Okay, we can play more Street Fighter. Akuma, Rashid, Sagat, the same old minus Mai. Sagat's not in Street Fighter, silly. Street Fighter 6. I don't know if I put Rashid in there only because it's difficult to execute with Rashid. Bison. Okay, Bison, sure. I could see Bison. I think Rashid is definitely up there, but because of the execution that it takes to be good with Rashid, I think that's maybe if he is in S tier, if he is in the highest tier, and those are the top 3, maybe he's 3rd place, maybe he's 4th place. Sure, I'll give that to you. I almost want to say Ken should be up there too, because he's pretty good. I mean, he's just all around solid. But I just think a lot of people understand how to fight him now. So I don't know. I want to do a tier list, but I don't think anybody would give a shit what I have to say about it. And I also don't know if my tier list would be valid, because I'm not like a pro player, nor would it really matter, because at my level of play, tier lists aren't really a big deal. Really? Cool. Dude, this sucks. What am I supposed to do? Like... Just keep the momentum, I guess. Don't let him walk up on you. Oh, I knew something was gonna happen there. I've always hated Ryu, bro. I've always hated Ryu. Shit. Oh wow, imagine that. Yeah, you got me. I think he's too strong. I'm not gonna lie. I just think he's too strong. Wow. He's too fast. I hate him so much, dude. I hate that he gets all this bullshit off of one jab. I've always hated Ryu, though. I've always hated him. Every time I fight him, it's just so annoying. Even before the patches, I've always hated him. Mm-hmm. Really? Oh my god, I can't do anything to you, bro. That's cool. Like, whatever. What? Every decision he made, every single one, was the right one. Just the perfect decision. Every time he made a choice, it was just perfect. Hecked it. Get out of here. Shit. That's what you get. That's what you get for playing Ryu, bro. That's what you get. Oh, Ryu got overtuned? Better start using him. That's what you get. No. No, I did a level 1. Cool, man. Definitely did mine. That's fine. Fair enough. Because who cares, right? You just get away with murder. You win 2 interactions, you win the game. That's all you need. Okay. I definitely parried. I can't stand her anti-air, dude. Can I get a better anti-air, please? That'd be so amazing if I just had a better anti-air. Yeah, it's fine. I just lose. I kind of seriously hate Ryu right now. Really? What? You guys saw that, right? You saw how much murder he just got away with for free, right? Ridiculous. Free jump-ins because you can't anti-air this fool. Whatever, dude. You win. You got it. I got nothing, man. What am I supposed to do? Thank you. I wait for him to jump. He jumps. I do my anti-air. Whiff. I think... I know he's gonna jump. I wait for the jump. I'm either too early or too late. I can't win on anti-airs ever. Which is why I don't ever do them. I think I'm just dead. I hate how people play Ryu. How would you describe Ryu? How would you describe the way that people play Ryu? What's their game plan, if they have one? Nice. Good jump. Jump kick, sweep, grab, fireballs. Yeah. It's very bait and punishy. What? Okay. I suck. Everyone's talking about Ryu buffs, but I haven't really seen anyone of those guys really use his buffs. I definitely attack that. Cool. Most jumpings. MDZ Jimmy is using them very well. Just going crazy with them right now. Why do I put myself in this position where people are gonna jump over me? Why am I always in that position where just one jump in is all it needs? Why? That was my bad. Okay. I wish we can go back to the Street Fighter Alpha 3 days of fireballs, where fireballs did 0 damage. That'd be sick. Why? Why did that happen? I did not do that. I did not do that. Bro. Thank God he made a huge mistake. I did not do that. I literally did the same combo I do every single time. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Whoops. I got lucky there. We'll take it. Ranked. It's been kind of weird tonight. I'm just gonna say it's been a weird night. Ain't no thing. We'll get through it. We'll make it happen. We're excited for the new buffs. We're excited for the new announcements. We're excited for the new games. Just when I thought that like things were getting like dying off and kind of becoming a little bit more like, what's the word? A little bit more, not mundane, but just when I thought there was like not as much to be excited over, we got all these cool announcements and all this cool stuff coming out. Things are good. Things are good. Fireballs do more damage, but no level 1 super outside of combo enders. No charge level 1. They just playing last season Ryu. I used level 2 before buff, so I'm happy I can get charge damage without crumple now. I love this, by the way. That new splash screen is cool. I kind of wish we just replaced that splash screen, in all honesty. Oh, this is a rough matchup for me, too. This is a rough matchup for me. Kimberly's usually whip my ass. Lots of jumping with this character's person. Nice. Good jump. Oh, geez, I'm dead. I wasn't ready for that. It's funny that SF6 has Season 3 announcement and MK1 announced it's in last month. Yeah, I think that's really funny, actually. Very funny, actually. Son of a bitch. That sucks. She caught me. Yo, what's up, Mike? Knight X Rev, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Oh, shit. I'll just grab him again. I'll just keep doing it. Dead. Ooh. Always been like that with MK. Yeah, I think, I don't know, MK seems to, like, MK11 was good. It lasted for a while. I don't know why. I wish they had never shut MK11 down. I wish they just ported it over to the PS5 and then worked on a better Mortal Kombat or another game. I really wish they had done that, but it's a shame. It's a shame. I thought of you this morning. Had Who's Going Home With You Tonight by Trap Stuck in My Head. Reminded me of the time GS and had DVDs and I kept rewinding that video. I don't remember that. Why don't I remember that? Getting home and getting my relax on. Nice, dude. You streaming? Are you doing Fortnite later? Beep. I remember a lot of stuff from GameStop TV, but for some reason I don't remember that. Either you didn't do it when I was there, or there was, yeah, a lot of, there's, me and Boss were watching the Summer Games Fest, and Jeff Keighley was hosting, and I remember the day Jeff Keighley asked the Soul Calibur guy about jiggle technology and Soul Calibur. And GameStop sent us a replacement DVD like a few days later without that question in it. I thought that was funny. Back from the pool, is year 3 available to buy or not? I don't think so. I don't think it is yet. I can check. Yeah, just year 2 right now. You were there. Jill and Dustin wanted to give me for how much I kept changing it to that. Yeah, you know what? I only have memories of that store before the remodel. Fun fact. Because I only worked in that store for like 3 weeks after it was remodeled. So I only have memories of working there before the remodel. Yeah. I was talking to Dustin earlier, and I was like, we got to talking about that, and I was like, man, I wish I'd never left. If I'm being honest, I wish I didn't go to the other store, because it made life more difficult for all of you, which I didn't think was going to happen, and it made life more difficult for me, and things didn't work out the way I wanted. I didn't get the recognition that I so desperately was looking for whatever reason. I thought in my head that I'd be able to prove myself and show that I was good at what I did, and the district manager was so incompetent that was never going to happen. So I really wish I'd just stayed there, but it's fine. Yeah, we can do a first to 5, Draken. Sure thing, man. Yeah. No worries. I'm sure they'll talk about when it's available to purchase very soon, but I don't know when that's going to be. But, I mean, the first character's not going to be for a while anyway, so it'll be there when it gets there. I wouldn't worry about it. Oh. Dang it, every time, dude. Every time at that range. I gotta get that range down. You're dead. Oh, this guy's name is You Got Beat Up. What if I don't, though? I'm gonna. Maybe not. Unless. Lucky. We'll take it. Oh, he left. Bro, his name is You Got Beat Up. I don't got beat up, and then he leaves, bro. That's crazy. Great for the time I had with GS. I don't like how a lot of stuff went down, although I am glad we all got out before. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I think we had some really great times. I would say prior to the remodel, I think we had some really great times there. There was some frustration, sure. You know, I think that comes with being younger and trying to trying to get to know each other and trying to, you know, work together. I think that just happens, right? You get frustrations happen. Some of those are frustrations caused by the company. Some of those are caused by inexperience, you know, whatever it is. But I think for the most part, we had a lot of fun working at GameStop, and we got to know each other pretty well. And I have no regrets. It was all a learning experience, and I'm glad that we had the time that we had. And I wish I could have left on my own terms instead of being fired. But at the same time, I couldn't picture my life after GameStop. Like, I was working there and I was like, man, I don't know what I would do if I wasn't doing that. But I also wasn't going to quit if they didn't make me. So I'm better off now. I'm happier now. And especially, like, that was never going to be a long-term career for anybody, especially now that they've closed a bunch of stores. And yeah, I'm really glad things worked out the way that they did. I just wish I could have left on my own terms and left. I wish I could have left at the perfect moment to get the best, like, to have a good quitting story, you know. That would have been cool. But it is what it is. I wish I didn't care so much about trying to please the people that I reported to. It's all water under the bridge, though. We're over it. But that really was one of my favorite times in my life. Working there with you and with Dustin and with even Jill. Jill was cool. The other assistant that we had was kind of a nightmare to work with, but everybody else was awesome. It's part of growing up sometimes, right? We're over it. We're better off in a third thing to be determined later. Yeah, the future is bright. So it's also good to know that, like, should something happen in your life, like where you're comfortable, you're doing things, you're in a position where, like, hey, I like where I am. I'm comfortable where I am. I'm making enough money. I'm doing this, that, and the other. It's nice to know that should something happen, that you're going to bounce back and you're probably going to find something better. And if you work hard at your goals and you really sit down and focus on what you want to do, you can really do anything. And, you know, you're going to be okay. You're going to survive should something happen, but you have the power to make your life better is what I'm trying to say. So, you know, that's why I do streaming. That's why I do content. That's why I'm here, man. And, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, still very grateful that we got to work together and that we're still friends. And grateful for Dustin, I guess, you know. Nah, he's cool. Who else? Some good memories that we had too. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know if you would have met your wife if it wasn't for Dustin, for working there. Right? I think it's a safe thing to say. I'm glad you're streaming too. Like, that's cool. I'm really glad that you actually picked up this streaming thing, because it's I like playing with you and your friends and everything, and it's cool that you're here on the Twitch. Nice jump, I guess. Burn that level 1 for that KO though, bruh. You sure it was worth it? Damn, I guess it was. Damn, she knows. I don't know why I tried that again. You're dead, right? Yes, let's go. You can't be doing that roly-poly shit on Lily, bro. You can't be doing that. What's going on, Ryu? I knew better. My opinion on season 3 is it's gonna be awesome, dude. I'm a huge fan of Sea Viper, and she's gonna be awesome. And Sagat looks incredible. I can't wait to see Sagat in this game. The other two, you know, I don't know, man. Alex, I'm not a huge fan of. And Ingrid, I don't really care about, but the other two I think make up for the two spots I don't really care about. So, yeah, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be awesome. What about you? How are you feeling? Damn. I definitely did mine. That sucks. GG. Can't jump, can't DI. What else is there? Damn it. You're kidding me. I didn't get that? I didn't get that. Oh my god. Okay. She has me. I lose this 100%. That sucks, dude. Yep. Nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Hope they keep Sea Viper difficult. It's pretty good. I do miss Balrog Dudley, Oro, Cody, Fei Long, Evil, Ryu, Goken. You just miss everybody, bro. Like I feel like if Sea Viper and Sagat and Alex and Ingrid were not in this, like that list that you posted would be the same, but those 4 characters would also be on it. Hope they keep Sea Viper difficult. I don't know about that. I think that Sea Viper was way too difficult in Street Fighter 4. And I'm kind of happy that this game is accessible enough that they can make her easier. Not too easy, sure. Yeah, I think like maybe like Rashid level of like complication, sure. I can see Rashid level of difficulty for sure. You know I'm gonna do it, right? I had enough health and there was a 3rd round. I had nothing to lose there. Like that was the easiest level 2 of my life. Jeez, I get 1 hit. Jesus Christ. She's like almost naked, bro. It's crazy. This is a crazy character. Damn. Oh, I think I got meter back too for that. That's crazy. I did not do that. Oh my god, that should not have worked, bro. That should not have worked. Sorry, Elena. All right, let's go. Let's do it now. Wait, did I stay in matchmaking even after leaving training? Is that normal? Is that new? Okay. I wasn't sure if that's a new thing. Shadukin. What's going on, man? Shadukin. That's a cool profile pic. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm here. I'm here for it. The second I saw her roly-poly move, I knew that Draken was going to adapt that. You don't need practice with her, Draken. Why you lying, bro? Why you always lying, bro? Why you always lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. I need to know her moves though, so this will be good practice for me, for real. Oops. Remember that time I said that like perfect parries would not affect Draken at all? Remember when I said that? That's crazy. Ow. Damn. Whoa, the range? All right, fair enough. He did lie, he says. Why do I press buttons, bro? Really? I'm gonna ban you. I'm blocking you because you're perfect pairing and obviously cheating. That was pretty crazy though, in all honesty. I'm not sure how that worked out. Fair enough. What? Like you were in burnout. You had additional recovery frames. Okay, sure. What are you buffering? What are you buffering over there? I didn't know that would work out. I did not know I'd interrupt your level 1. Was that a level 1? Yeah, for real. Like, cheating ass, perfect parry, about to get blocked. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm joking. It's a reference to Brian F. trying to block you. No, I'm not. You know I'm playing. Ow. Cool. At least she's different. At least she's a different character. I'll give you that. I don't know how that didn't cross up though. Ow. To be honest, I'm not really sure why Elena has healing. I don't think it's ever going to be a situation where that healing, like, saves someone. I mean, I guess it'll happen eventually, but, like... Damn. Healing? I don't mind that she has it. I just don't think it does that much, and she probably doesn't even need it. The only reason she has it because she had it before. Cheating. Cheating! Anybody who beats me is cheating. I died. I got hit by that. Wow. Damn it. Fair enough. Avatar can heal in World Tour without fighting people? You talking about with items or with their special move? The master actions? Oh, right, right. How'd that miss? Dude, that's crazy. That's so fucking stupid. You were like not even blocking. You were in a recovery frame. There's no way that my 18 frames of startup like mess with that. Okay. Really? Whatever, man. That was a stupid round. How did you recover from that? I was plus. I'm literally plus on that move. How did you recover from parry and also hit me? That makes no sense. I'm not sure why you let that happen. What? Come on, Draken. Oh my god, really? Block, come on, man. Hit stun, game. What are you doing? I delayed that. I swear I did. Mm-hmm. I hate this character already. GG's, man. Yeah, I don't know the gaps on her. I don't think they'll nerf her. I think she's just right. Like everything that you did wasn't anything that I didn't know how to deal with. I just don't know the gaps. I don't know character specific things with her. And it's just a matter of time before I figure that stuff out, but you know. But also like you're really good at baiting stuff out and preparing stuff, and yeah, you're pretty good. But by me playing her is making me playing like a troll. No, not necessarily. I know what you're like the move that she does where she rolls like that. I thought for sure you were gonna use it. Marissa has a bug that, yeah, I heard that. She has a bug that her crouching heavy punch can go into level 1. There's something about her, about one of her combos that you can combo into super with all of them. All of her supers. Unfortunate. From one of her moves that wasn't intended that way. Bum 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 bum. Shit. Oh no, dude. Is that what I want to do? I don't even know if that's what I want to do. I have no health. Yeah, I knew I should have waited. Oh well. Let's go. Let's go. I actually meant to do a crouching heavy punch and that came out, so I'll take it. That was 100% an accident, but I will take it. All Elena's. Oops, all Elena's. Hi, my name's Elena. Oh. What if we have to wait for a date to buy the pass? We probably will. I don't know when it's gonna come out. I'm certain that it'll be out by the end of the month. That's cool. Oh. Unfortunate. That range? Oh, that's one of my nerfs. I forgot about that. Yeah, she got me. I knew it. Someone told me she does not have throw loops. That looked like a fucking throw loop to me, bro. Excuse me? You win, bro. Or do you? God, that sucks. Extended hitboxes are the worst, man. Ooh, I hate myself sometimes. She's definitely got throw loops, bro. Who said she didn't? There's some content creator out there saying that she don't got no throw loops, bro. She definitely through looped me. Who be saying that shit? She doesn't have without drive rush? Well, maybe that's how it should be for everybody. Did you ever think of that? No, because you only think of yourself. It was a good jury, though. I don't. Or not, that was a good Elena. I don't know if I could have beat her without. Without trying super hard, you know? I definitely did a level 1 there. You got hit by that? That's crazy. Cool. Damn. That was good bait. Damn. No! You're supposed to go forward. You're supposed to move forward. That was the script. I did a DI. There's no way. There is no way. There is no way. Okay, you win. She didn't actually win. That's crazy. I don't know how I won. I legit have no idea how I pulled that off. But we did it. We did it. Sometimes you just do shit and it works. We like when it works. Easy win. She was good enough, man. She actually had my number for a second there. I thought that was gonna work out way better for her in this third game, but it didn't end up happening. Oh, I should not have accepted that. It's like that's a terrible connection, bro. And it's a Luke, or no, it's not a Luke. It's Chun-Li. Good for her. Hi, Master. Let's go. Okay. God damn, I hate it. Let's both be in burnout. Okay. I'm dead. Damn it. She got me on the low. I did not think that low was happening. Like, I thought that was a full combo, and I was just getting hit by the whole thing, but she went for the reset on the low. That's crazy. This is it's so winnable. This is a 1600 high master, and it's a winnable matchup. That's what's crazy. But now she knows my tricks. Okay, I'm dead now. Yeah, I'm dead. That fucking sucks, man. I blew my only chance to actually beat her on the first game. Really? Did it again. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Why? Okay. You're dead. That sucks. Damn. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Fair enough. Shit, dude. Oh my god, I keep doing it. Fair enough. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Sorry? Shit. Ooh. All right. She adapted. Bummer. Oh my god. Elena versus Manon. Who's taller, guys? God. If I get jumped in on one more goddamn time, I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I don't know what's going on. Like, I just feel like I'm getting jumped in on every single time I try to do something. It's like I'm just not watching for the option, or I'm just at the wrong spacing, and I just think, oh, I'm safe here, but I'm totally not safe there, and I get jumped in on every goddamn time. Like that. Like, what am I doing? She's gonna beat me. That sucks. Level 2, bro. Like, you think I'm just sitting there, like, gonna take that hit for no reason? I did a level 2, bro. Come on. Game. Help me to help you, bro. Help me to help you. Damn it. What in the world was that? I did not press standing heavy kick. I did a condor spire. What happened? What happened? And would have gotten me out of that too. There are days I play this game or any online ranked game and I feel like I just don't, I'm not supposed to win. And the game is just like, yeah, you're gonna get hit by whatever this is. I don't really feel like I'm supposed to lose every match tonight. I feel like I'm doing fine. But when misinputs like that happen, it just feels like something is off, man. Something is off. Oh, God, why did I put myself in the corner? I knew better. Wow. Damn. Okay. I know better. I don't know what I'm doing. Played myself. No DI? Thank God. Jesus, dude. Fair enough. Cool. I don't know why I think people are going to throw. They never throw. I should backdash there, I feel like. That's like a way safer option for this level of gameplay. Cool. Okay. That sucks. They nerfed Lily and Manon. They didn't nerf Lily that much. They really didn't nerf Lily. People say that they nerfed her, but they didn't. They gave her a couple of things that make it easier to punish her, but that's about it. They really didn't nerf her. In fact, they made some of her stuff better. El Chicote said that overall she's fine. She's better. Why am I doing this? God damn it. She's still in a bad place. If we're honest, well, yeah, she needed buffs, but they just didn't really, like, do anything. She's a little bit better, but by a little bit, I mean, like... What? Okay. Okay, bro. I fucking get it. Cool, I'm just dead. That's it's like 4 times that's happened to me in this match. He does the same shit every time, and I just fall for it. Stupid, man. So okay, so if Lily was in a bad place, and she's still in a bad place, how's that a nerf? She's exactly where she was before. Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me this. This is the guy I fought earlier. He knows my shit. Fuck this guy. I'm kind of done playing. I don't know. I want to get back into the 1500s, but I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. What? Every time. I know he's doing it. What am I doing, dude? What am I doing? I know he's doing it. Why am I letting him do that? I know he's doing it. Cool. I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. This is the last game. Okay. How'd that miss? She was rushing in. How did that miss? Game, explain it to me. How does that miss? Oh my God, not again. Fuck me. Kappa only cares about Japan's opinions? I don't know about that. They nerfed the shit out of Cammy because Punk's being a bitch about it. That wasn't an anti-air. Come on, man. I fucking hate this game. She played me. I don't know, Elizons, if you're talking about Manon being high tier, Idom plays her, and he doesn't place very well. It seems like he has to work really, really hard to get anything done with her, and he doesn't place very well most of the time. So, and he's the only person that plays her. If people are saying she's high tier, that's great. Where are the Manons? Where are the Manons? We don't see them. #1 ranked MR for months. Manon didn't win Capcom Cup. Oh, so they think that she's good because of him. Okay. You're quitting? Okay, good. What am I doing? Shimmy and motherfucker. Yeah, I gotta stop. I have to stop playing. I'm getting shit on, I'm getting tilted, and it's just like really like bad trades and weird stuff that's happening right now. I'm not happy with the way that things are going down in this game right now. Just today, just right now. I need to take a break. Listen, Fortnite? God, no. God, no. Cool. That's a miss. Baited. He does that in front of me? Dude, I hate this game. I hate it. Like, Ryu and Akuma can bait the shit out of you from that corner just because they can make you think that it's your turn or whatever, and then they just uppercut you. Like, they bait you into jumping and they uppercut the shit out of you. Yeah, of course. The one time I went for a command grab, I hadn't done that the entire match. The one time I do it, you jump, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't he just backdash instead of jumping? That's crazy. I think he's listening. Lil Wayne was in the SF6 trailer? What? Cool. Oh my god, really? Wow. You're fucked. Did you guys see that? Was that rollback? What the hell was that? He did a punch. He was in the middle of a punch. Damn it. I fucking hate this guy. I'm dead. He committed. He did commit. He was in the middle of the punch animation. And I don't know how many frames it takes for my shit to start, but like, there's no way he recovered from that. There's no way. Yeah, that's 4 frame startup, 6 frame startup. How fast is his shit, dude? That's... You know what it probably was? Four frame startup and 7 frame recovery. Or 7 frames total, right? That wasn't the punch that he did. He did this punch. Or which one was it? It was which one was it? I thought it was this punch. But I thought he went more upwards with it. Yeah, we'll watch the replay. Here's what I think happened. I think that he pressed medium punch at the same time that I activated on the exact same frame that I activated, because that's happened before. And because it was on the same frame, the game rolled back to where he never pressed that button. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Because that's happened to me before. Like, I pressed medium kick as a Cammy at the same time. A Jury, or an Aki activated her level 1. But because it was on the same frame, it didn't really count. Oh, because it wasn't round 3.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah. And here we go. Look at him. That's medium punch. 100% medium punch. Okay, so it wasn't the same frame. So he recovered in time. That's stupid. He's still pressing buttons, though. That was the meaty. That definitely was a meaty, but my super has invincibility frames at startup. Oh, you're probably right. It might have done that. Either way, my level 3 was still, it still should have come out like it did. I think he did recover in time. Here's his startup for his medium punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I think he just recovered in time. Yeah. It's fine. I think he was trying to bait something out of me anyway. Maybe he's just good. Maybe he just is good enough to bait something out of me, and he just happened to get it. We'll give it to him. We're doing one more. One more. And that's it. I feel like all of my opponents are getting incredibly lucky. And some of them are good. It's a combination of both being good and lucky. I'm going to stay up till 2 a.m. in the morning so I can buy that year 3 pass. Nice, dude. You can buy it tomorrow. You certainly can. Oh, I shouldn't have gone anymore. Damn it. Wow. Okay. Are you kidding me? My God. Mm-hmm. Can a brother get what he wants, dude? Mm-hmm.
Round 2. Fight. Final round. Fight. Hadouken. How's this?
That's crazy. That's a crazy anti-air.
Ken wins. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Really? Final round. Fight. What? I hate this game. That was not, oh my god, dude. I fucking hate this game tonight. Holy shit, that was not what I did, bro. And you know I'm gonna go again. You know I'm gonna go again. Ugh. What's up, iDub? Getting a little salty tonight. Getting a little tilted tonight. I don't know why. I feel like I was playing really, really well at the beginning of this, and now all of a sudden I just can't do anything. It's getting really annoying. I said that was my last one, but I cannot end on that. That sucked. Yeah, Sagat's gonna be awesome, dude. I can't wait. Sagat's gonna be so cool. I think I'm more excited for Sea Viper, but Sagat's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it happens. It's just one of those nights, you know? The Lily changes aren't that bad. Everyone says they nerfed her, and she actually came out sort of on top. Like, she isn't even that bad. There's a couple of like newer things you can do with her. I don't know if they're new or if they're just, I didn't know about them before. No new like major combo routes, but the one thing I know that they did do is like when you're in the corner like this, you can do this into super. It's not good, like it's not useful. I think the idea is that, hold on. I think the idea is that they want you to be able to do something like this. But this combo scaling is so bad that you don't ever want to do that. Like, no. Like if you look at level 2 by itself, right? 2900. Like you lose 400 damage when, like, if you're gonna get this, like, you're not losing quite as much. It's nice to have that conversion if they're already low. Yeah, sure. Sure. I'm sure it has its uses. I just wouldn't want to use, I wouldn't want to blow a level 1 on that. They already made it a little while ago that you could, I think the last update that she got, she was able to do something like this. That's not bad. Like, 3820, so if you're doing like, I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's all right. But I feel like if you're drive rushing in or you're doing whatever to get this crouching medium kick, in this situation, you're not trying to do a lot of damage. You're just trying to get the opening and get the knockdown and get the Oki. So I don't like if you're gonna close it out, sure, go ahead. But I don't know. I don't think I would use that. God, that super does like 45% on its own. To get a 30% from that, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to do a stupid combo real quick. That's what we wanted. That's like 25% probably, I think. Oh, 36. Okay. Not bad. That should scale a lot, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. She got a couple of good combo routes, and I think that like that's good. She can do this, so this doesn't push her back as much, so that's kind of nice. The only thing people complain about with her is that her level 2 invincibility move, like startup, it's 4 frames of invincibility, but then it's 4 additional frames of fireball invincibility. So, so like there have been times where someone activates a level 2, and then they just get kicked out of it or something, or another super comes into play and knocks them out of it. And I get how that can be like concerning, but I just don't think it's that big of a deal. Because I feel like the hitboxes are always going to be there, right? So we traded. I don't know. Someone was posted something on Reddit where they talked about like they activated level 2 and their opponent as Ryu activated like a level 3, and the level 3 won out against the level 2. And I'm like, that's a very specific situation that doesn't really come out that often. So I just don't think it's going to be that big of a deal in the long run. Her level 2 probably shouldn't have been nerfed, but it's not a big deal. I really don't think it's a big deal. The only thing I can think is like maybe if like Guile's fireball is going too slow. No, not even then, because it's 8 frames of fireball invincibility. So the thing is, you're always close enough to your opponent that it's going to hit them no matter what you're in. No matter what they try to do. Even like a meaty. $70 frames. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. And I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I still play her the same way. The only thing that I was concerned about was her sweep. The changes to sweep make it so people can do a rollback off of the knockdown, which is kind of rough because of the way that I play her. So that could be a problem. But once I started getting into it, it really wasn't a problem at all. So I was able to continue my own game plan. So there was no real problem. So yeah, but I think it's fine. She really didn't get like they adjusted her, but it really wasn't like it didn't affect the way that the car works, right? We didn't put premium gas in. It's almost like we went from premium gas to regular gas, and it's not really affecting the way the car is running, you know? But I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I think I need to take a break. I need to go to sleep. I got to play some... got to chill for a while. Got to relax for a while. Very exciting times, though. We got new Season 3 stuff on the horizon. Couple of characters I'm really looking forward to. Sagat and Sea Viper. We've also got Alex and Ingrid coming to Street Fighter 6 in Season 3. And we have... What else? What else going on? Switch 2 is out now. Switch 2 version is out now. So that's pretty cool. Marvel fighting game coming out, I think, next year. So we're excited for that as well. 2XKO's coming out, but I don't know who's going to play that. Draken, maybe. We got the amiibo, the Street Fighter amiibo that finally came in. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, exciting times. Silent Hill 2, nothing like a psychological horror before bed. Can be very relaxing, very cathartic. Very good for the soul. Yeah, I got the amiibo. I got all three of them, man. We got your girl Kimberly and we got your boy Puke. I need to get the cards, but yeah. I'm a sort of amateur collector of amiibo figures, so those came in. Fun stuff, though. We'll pick up some more Street Fighter 6 tomorrow and probably play some Alpha 3 as well. I think I need to when I play this game, I need to limit myself as far as like how many hours I can play it, because I feel like I played it for like 2 hours and then I just started playing really badly. So I think that kind of like snowballed, like my bad habits came up and then it snowballed into more and more bad habits and I just kept losing. So maybe 2 hours of this game is a good number, and then I can swap games to something else for a little bit. And then I have to limit myself, though, because sometimes I just get caught up in the moment and just want to keep winning. So, but yeah, we are signing off, guys. Any other last thoughts, last words of wisdom here? We'll go raid Herbs because he's cool. Wink, Hannah smile. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being a part of the stream. We're going to be back tomorrow. We'll play some more games, and we'll have a grand old time. Herbs is playing some Ryu. He's jumping on the Ryu bandwagon. But have a good night, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll